want to talk about the process of changing the way that you connect with people. And as I've been going on my journey of looking at how I actually feel about things, the connections that I have, and the way I behave in the world, I am starting to notice that there's this scary thing that happens where I normally would be connecting with people by helping them or being a good listener, but it could be for other people, it could be being the funny person, being the wild person, being the leader person that always knows what they're doing. I've even seen kids have a way of getting friends, or like the way that they keep their friends interested in them is by always needing help. So it could be any kind of pattern, dominating or submissive, that is a way that you hook people in, and that's how you have your connections. But the problem is that you eventually become resentful of the role that you're playing in other people's lives, and it's because you've hooked them in with a pattern of behavior that you don't actually, it's not coming from a really, really authentic place. So I was watching a kids TV show called The Avatar cartoon, and there was an episode where there's a firebender, who are like the bad guys in the show, I guess, and he wants to help the Avatar learn how to bend fire, and he has always done his firebending from a place of anger, but he's decided he doesn't want to come from a place of anger anymore. So he goes to try and teach the Avatar how to bend fire, and he's lost his powers. And that really resonated with me, because I kind of feel like that's when I've been used to creating connections with people by being helpful, or whatever your way of connecting with people is, and you no longer feel comfortable, that no longer feels authentic to you, it just left me in a place where I feel like maybe I'm not going to be able to connect with people anymore. And so in this show, the firebender and the Avatar go on this journey to figure out how to bend fire from a different place. And they end up meeting up with these dragons, and these dragons show them the beauty and the life-giving force of the fire. And so they learn a new way of connecting with their power. And I thought this was a really great image to have in mind in those moments where I feel like I want to ignore how I feel, to just go into my old patterns of connecting with people, but really I just need to leave that space open. I need to be still, and I need to trust that excuse me, I am going to learn a new way of connecting with people that is more authentic, even if it's a little bit uncomfortable to begin with. And I invite you to meditate, if you're doing a 3-minute meditation, on what are your normal pattern ways of connecting with people, how does that make you feel in the end in your relationships, and is there any other way, just what does it feel like to sit in that space, that uncomfortable space of not knowing how to connect with people, and see what comes from that.